Have you been playing Stardew Valley forever and basically completed everything that the game has to offer? Well, then you are in luck. Here are 5 Stardew Valley mods that drastically change or add a massive amount of new content for you to consume and enjoy. Alrighty, let's get started with an absolutely amazing mod that was only released a couple months ago, Moon Misadventure. To get this mod started, head over to the mines and enter a mysterious ladder. In there you will find a broken down UFO. You can repair it with 10 radioactive bars and 1 galaxy soul. Now you can board the UFO and head over to the moon. But why would we want to go to the moon, you might ask? Well, it's simple really. On the moon, ask a gargoyle to fly you to a nearby asteroid. And on that asteroid, you will find many enemies to defeat, including special slimes and aliens. You will need to painfully navigate the asteroid to find the next gargoyle who will take you to the next asteroid. There is also a new type of resource that you can obtain on the moon, and it's called Mythicite. But what do you need that for? This mod allows you to further upgrade your tools. After iridium quality, you can upgrade your tools to radioactive quality, and after that you can upgrade them to Mythicite quality. According to the mod page, you will need the highest quality pickaxe to access something on the moon, but I have not found that yet. You will also unlock a new type of forge on the moon that can let you add tool enchantments on your tools and weapons. You will also unlock a new type of accessory, a necklace, and you can grow crops on the moon as well. There are plenty of other things to do that I have not seen yet, so if this looks fun, check out the link to the mod in the description below. Next up, we have a mod called Downtown Zuzu. And I'm going to be honest, this mod is absolutely packed with things to do, places to see, and things to buy. You can get to Zuzu City in 4 ways. You can either navigate your way there through the sewer in town. You can walk along the highway until you eventually get there. You can take a bus ride there or take a train. When you do make it to Zuzu City, you will be greeted with a massive city with tons of buildings, and you can enter almost every single building here. You will also find moving cars that simulate traffic. But be careful when standing in the middle of the road. That is just a bad idea. Zuzu City is controlled by the Joja Corp. You will find all kinds of Jojo buildings here, from the headquarters to a gas station, but don't be fooled. The people of Zuzu City are against the monopoly that is Joja. You will find graffiti all over the place about how Joja sucks. I assume there are some quests and stories in here about the Joja Corp, but I have not tried looking for them yet. You can purchase an apartment room in Zuzu City if you wish to sleep here. You can also purchase the rights to a small sawmill. So yeah, Zuzu City is not just for touring. You can actually do things here as well. Some of my favorite attractions in Zuzu City includes the nightclub, where you can run around the dance floor while other people dance. Unfortunately, we don't know how to dance, but it is what it is. There is also a large mall with a couple of shops that sell unique food items. You can also find Mr. Key in the sewers of Zuzu City. He has some interesting endgame weapons for sale. Zuzu City already has so many things to do and experience, but it is still currently in development, so we can expect much more. Stardew Valley Expanded. You probably already heard of this one because this mod is developed by some of the most dedicated modders out there. The amount of updates that these guys give is actually impressive. The Stardew Valley Expanded mod will add a huge array of new characters, each with their own story and heart events. And you can marry some of them. Sophia is one of my favorite characters, but Lance is a close second. This mod tries to keep things as we know it, vanilla. There isn't anything crazy here. It's basically like just having more Stardew Valley. This mod also expands on some of the existing characters and stories. You can now befriend Marlin and Gunta. If you decide to go the JoJo route, there are more events and drastic changes that can happen that I won't spoil for you. There are also 2 new zones that will eventually unlock with new challenges to face. In these new areas, you will find 4 brand new enemies and finally, something that I have been waiting for the longest time. This mod adds a boss fight, and it's hard. It's really hard. There are also many new recipes and food items, like this wine that gives you +7 luck, and a huge array of new fish to catch, like a crazy amount of new fish to catch. It's awesome. So if you are looking to play Stardew Valley as it's meant to be played, but more people to get to know and things to do, then Stardew Valley Expanded mod is just perfect for you. If you want more, well then you're in luck. Many people use this mod with Stardew Valley Expanded. You can enter Ridgeside Village on the right of the bus. You will find a cable car that will take you to Ridgeside Village. This mod adds a bunch of new content without changing much of the original game. You can instead visit a neighboring village of Stardew Valley. In this village, you will find 50 new characters, and you can marry 12 of them. That is absolutely insane. There are also over 300 new items in the game with this mod, from food, recipes, and even weapons. Some of the weapons are really creative and really powerful, like the Prankster, a weapon that just looks really unique. And as an added bonus, there are a crazy amount of new fish to catch, including 3 new legendary fish that are extremely hard to catch. If you really like one of the townspeople, you can pay for a personal party for them, which is a nice addition if you ask me. There is also a massive forest filled up with slimes and ghosts, but that is not all you will find in this forest. There are also 6 brand new enemies in here, and 2 of these new enemies are so tough to defeat, you could almost call them bosses. So yeah, if you're looking for tons of content, get the Riverside Village mod. And if you're looking for a ridiculous amount of new content, get Riverside Village and Stardew Valley Expanded together. It's kind of insane if you ask me. Alright, now for something a little bit different. What if Stardew Valley had magic? That is right, there is a mod that will give you magic in the valley. The spells start off quite weak, you can get a small fireball to defeat enemies, and you can clear some rocks in the mines, but eventually it gets juicy. Eventually, you will get a spell that will let you instantly spawn a ladder in the mines. You will also get spells that will refill your mana by sacrificing health. Luckily for us, we can remedy this by sacrificing mana to refill our stamina, effectively giving us an infinite amount of mana. After leveling up quite a bit, you can water huge fields of crops within seconds. That is fun and all, but we're talking about magic here. How about a meteor spell? That is right, you can literally summon a meteor to demolish anything in its path. A very cool spell indeed. And those are some fun mods that drastically change the gameplay of Stardew Valley. All of the links to these mods are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting subscribe for more videos. But for now, I will see you in the next video.